Hey guys, welcome back to Fratelli Fumatori. We're here with another episode. We got a couple things to talk about. We have a big day tomorrow. We'll get back into that a little bit later in the show, but let's get into it. How you guys doing?
Hey,
We're doing all right today.
Yeah, are you?
Yeah.
No.
I mean, not Damon.
No.
Damon's not having a good day today.
So
Yeah.
do we tell Dad now?
Yeah.
Yeah, we can tell that.
Okay.
Why we were so late?
We did a simulator.
you what?
We went and played on the simulator.
I will kill you.
That's why my hand hurts so bad.
Oh,
You said you didn't want to play on
Yeah.
the simulator.
No, I never said I didn't
No,
want
Dad,
to. Show me. Where?
I hate it.
Oh, really?
because every time he shot right, which that's where he was aiming,
No.
it went right,
No.
and he got all bent out of shape.
He goes, it's, I think Dad's right. This isn't accurate. This isn't accurate. He would hit the ball and it would go, so here's the screen. He would hit the ball and it would go.
Okay.
And then the ball would go.
Fair point.
Yeah, but he hit the.
Sometimes.
He hit a little bit to the right of the screen. Doesn't mean you go off.
Yeah,
No,
but
yeah,
it's
it does.
detecting the spin,
And it
too.
wasn't a
You
little
gotta
bit of the right of the
understand, like,
screen.
Yeah,
so
no, I
if
know.
he already slices on the regular, so if he's hitting to the right and it's calculating his slice, it's gonna go.
Not my irons at the driving range. My irons were perfectly straight. They were perfect.
Yeah.
Here, I get perfect hit and it's still
No.
fucking real.
Well,
You were
it's-
to
it's-
the right all day.
It's the same thing when we practice outside the house in the net. I was smashing it right down the middle, and they're saying, "Oh, you only hit it 100 yards."
Dad, we're gonna.
No
that was
way
yeah,
did
but
I hit
that
that
was
100 yards.
That was a free simulator on a phone. This is like a TrackMan. It's
Yeah.
a $2,500 system.
Not just that. We are going. All right, let's just get into it. We're golfing tomorrow.
Listen,
We're going to Cream Ridge, New Jersey. When we're out there, we're gonna test you. You're gonna be the first one to hit. You're gonna hit your driver, and then we're gonna map it out. So we're gonna know how far
listen.
the hole is, and then when we get to your driver, we're gonna subtract it, and that's gonna be how far you can drive. And it's
Okay.
probably gonna be maybe $110.
okay, you outweigh
100%.
me, outweigh me by 100 pounds, right?
Probably, yeah.
So when I hit, and if I hit a good ball, you're only 20 yards ahead of me.
No.
That's
and you
because
outweigh me by 100
No,
fucking pounds.
That's because we slice the ball. It
Yeah,
kills the
well, that
speed
too.
to
Oh,
it.
so mine's perfect all the time?
Yeah.
When you hit a straight
You
shot,
normally do hit straight.
When you hit a straight shot, you're only going like 190 yards.
And not just that, you're hitting from the lady
I'm
tees.
okay.
That's not fair.
I'm okay with 190
If
yards.
No.
we hit a straight shot, we're going 290
The
yards.
thing,
Now.
Yes.
the thing that's
Yes.
the thing that
You
frustrated
guys aren't that
me.
far from me, trust me.
Yes.
Well, we'll
Well,
see.
we'll see tomorrow.
Yeah.
We'll see tomorrow.
will.
The thing that frustrated me was I hit my driver the same way I was doing. Yes, I know I slice. I know that. But it's going off at like 90 yards.
Straight.
What?
Oh.
No.
But what's weird?
Oh.
What's weird is when I hit my driver, it slices a little because I have a natural slice, but it slices normal. And
And
sometimes,
what were you hitting?
sometimes what?
What was your how
We,
long?
me and Nicky were averaging at least 260.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
260 between 260 and 280 we were hitting.
Yeah,
But everything
And that's
I
on.
hit was not coming off the ground. It was just straight 10 yards, 5 yards. There's things where I'm flushing it and it's going 5 feet in front of
yeah.
me.
But if you look at me and Nicky's drive, ours was hitting in the middle of the screen every time. We would hit in the middle of the screen, maybe not in like in the middle. You know what I
Not
mean? Like
exactly.
middle,
Right,
like
right,
this
right.
way.
Yeah.
But and that's where you're gonna get the loft.
It's like a batter's box.
Damon's
Damon's
drive
like halfway.
is going like a quarter up. That's why it's calculating and it's going.
And then you're also it's probably seeing that you're topping the ball, so it's adding top spin, which is going to make your ball go.
Down to the ground.
You got to think this thing is science.
I get what you're saying and stuff like that, but a lot of it just didn't make sense. I know I'm not hitting the ball straight. I understand that. I get that. But nothing like at all.
He hit probably about like 4 or 5 straight shots into the water.
Okay, that's not as bad as Nicky.
Yeah, no, Nicky's was bad.
There was a hole I did really
Yeah.
bad. It was a
But
part. It was
let's
a par
put it
three,
out there
too.
that JoJo had the only birdie
Oh.
and
It was auto put.
won the round.
It was auto
Who,
putt.
who had the longest drive?
Joey did.
Probably Joey.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Joey was
Yeah,
smashed.
Yeah,
I
there was
I crushed
this
mine.
one hole where he needed to go.
It was the
probably
last
about
hole,
300
wasn't it?
yards.
Wasn't it the last hole
No,
or
No, to
second?
carry the
you had
big
it.
one.
Yeah, it had to go like it had to go at least like maybe 290 to 300
Yeah.
yards to carry to carry
A canyon.
a canyon.
Oh, really? Oh,
Yeah,
geez.
and he hits it, and he carried it. Like,
Oh, really?
but just
Is,
yeah,
carried.
yeah,
Just
is
carried
that the
it.
hole you got the birdie on?
No.
No.
It went
But
downhill after
The
that.
story goes is I was trying to play safe, so I was like maybe I should just lay up, just to get it up out there and then go to the
People
green.
watching us, by the way.
People watching us, yeah.
And you hit normal? And you hit a good shot?
And Nikki called me a pussy.
It was crazy. I don't know how he hits better when somebody's standing there watching.
Yeah,
him.
it's tough.
So Nikki called me. I believe it was the pussy word, right?
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, he called me a pussy. So
He
that
was-
was like. So then I was like,
yeah.
"Fuck it, I'm driving this." So I get up there and probably the best drive of my entire life, and smack it and get it over.
Smoked it.
But guess who went into the water?
Damon and Nikki?
Nikki.
Not my first. No, my drive. I hit it very high up, and it landed right before the thing, and then
Oh,
I
yeah,
hit it
yeah,
in the
yeah.
water
Oh,
4
okay.
times.
No, but yeah.
But
I
it's
had a
because
pretty
I
good
had to
round.
hit. I had to hit a 6-iron to make it to the green. So we were competing because Joey was beating me at this point. So I needed to come up on him.
you
So
know,
I
you were
needed
panicking.
I needed to get to the green. So I hit a 6-iron, and I kept just hitting it right. Just kept hitting it right. And then I finally hit the 6-iron perfectly, and it flies up on there, lands up, and rolls right onto the green.
Yeah.
Is this the one where it putts for you?
Yeah, it does
Yeah.
all the
Well,
that
you
was just,
could set it for you to putt, but putting on those things are very difficult.
It's so hard to
not
figure
just
out.
that.
Yeah.
We were trying to do it under an hour because it's all we paid for was an hour.
Oh, well, I got you. Yeah.
But so we just figured auto putt would be the best. And I mean, it's pretty accurate. I mean, a lot of the holes they gave us
Yeah.
a 3-putt hole.
What's
they-
it cost?
It was 50 bucks an hour.
For all three is
Yep.
or
No,
each?
No, per hour. You pay per
Oh,
hour.
really?
Yeah, you can have
I don't know why Nikki's thing said per participant.
You
Yours
can have
said
up-
it too.
you can have up to 4
No, I know.
players there for the $50 an
So
hour.
if you would have came and got me, I would have been the fourth?
Yeah, but we
Oh.
we put all of our heads together last night and was like, "Is Dad really going to go?" And all three of us were like, "No."
You
I would have
keep-
went.
You kept saying, "I'm not hitting on the same."
No, I hit on the simulator outside. That's a piece of crap.
Yeah,
And you cried the entire
cried
time.
the
No,
whole
I didn't.
time.
No.
Yes, you did.
What I cried about, I'm like, Damon, I smashed it right down the fucking center, and you're telling me it's only going 120.
That's because you do your little hop, so you're losing a lot.
It
You're
don't
losing
matter.
a lot
I'm
of
still
power.
hitting it straight into the middle of the ball.
Yeah, but you still have to have power as well.
yeah. You still got to be able to hit. You still got to hit the ball right.
It didn't go 120. That
Well,
was
you
at least
also gotta
150
remember-
or
I
more.
You also
guarantee
gotta
you
remember-
tomorrow it's going to go
We'll see.
120.
You also got to remember that's a free system versus a $2,500 system. The $2,500 system, they have like multiple things. Like I was standing there looking around. They have cameras on the side of the nets pointing at your ball. So they have cameras there. They have a camera above, and then they have the TrackMan system behind it.
So why were people watching you?
I don't
I
know.
don't
They
know.
just
No clue.
they were shopping and then all of a sudden just stopped and watched us.
I even said to Joey, I was like, because the guy said he's like, if you go a little bit over, like 10, 15 minutes over, I'm not going to stop you
yeah.
Oh, really?
unless we need the bay.
Yeah,
for some
somebody needs
reason.
it, yeah.
So they came up and they were watching for like at least 2 holes.
Yeah.
Now, mind you,
wow.
we're hitting bad shots, so we have to like.
No, whoa, whoa, whoa,
re-hitting
whoa, whoa,
stuff.
whoa, whoa,
No,
whoa, whoa,
Joey
whoa,
was
whoa.
hitting, like-
I was hitting dimes.
Okay.
Perfectly.
And so I go over to Joey. I'm like, I think they're waiting for the
Oh,
bay.
Yeah, but he would have came up to us and said, "Hey guys, you guys got to finish up." You know.
He
Did-
did. He
did-
was cool about it. He was like, finish up the front 9 and then blah blah blah. Which
Did
he
you
came
s-
to us on.
did
the
you just go over an hour?
Yeah.
Yeah.
A little
Oh,
bit.
We
a
only
little
made. We only ended up hitting 9 holes.
Oh.
Half of that time was for me.
Yeah.
I'm not even joking.
Yeah, it was.
Maybe you should have kept him home and let me come.
That's what I said.
well,
Towards the
it
end, I was
prob-
like,
it
like,
probably-
take me off.
It probably would have been a little better because he cried the entire time.
And
It
and
was
then-
pissing me the fuck
Because
off.
he would turn around and I would be dying laughing because it was like a 6 shot into the water and he's like,
It
you
was
know,
funny.
you laughing makes me feel worse.
Well, yeah,
but it's
because
funny.
it's just constant, like
Reminder.
I
being made fun of.
you probably should have said,
You must be
why
used
don't you
to
go
that.
home and we'll go get Dad? Okay.
But no,
Skinhead.
on the real note, I am so excited for tomorrow.
Why?
I
Oh, I
told
can't wait to get out there.
I told Joey and I told you this earlier, and I probably told Damon once, but I'll tell the viewers that I feel like I'm gonna do so good tomorrow,
Yeah.
but I know I'm gonna suck.
Yeah.
Like I know I'm gonna go out there and it's gonna be like the worst game of my life, but like I don't know why. I just feel so confident coming into this game,
I told
thinking I'm gonna hit
Yeah,
better.
that's not good.
I told Nikki my
I know.
goal for tomorrow is to be around 100. If I'm
Oh,
under
that would
100,
be nice.
great. If I'm over a little bit, I said I want to be at 100, give or take 10. So if I'm at 110, I'm going to say that's a good day. If I'm at 90, I'm going to say that's a really freaking good day.
I'm gonna just try not to lose 20 balls.
Well, I'm thinking that if we do best ball and we just use my ball every time, which it will be, then you might have a chance.
No, the only person getting to play best ball is Day. The rest of us should go play your own ball.
Only if he hits a tee shot that we can't get.
Yeah.
Well, what if he hits the best shot and we all hit crab?
Well, then he takes his ball and we go find ours.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And then we had to take drops.
Dad, I'm not joking you. It was fucking awful
Yeah.
today.
It was.
Like, it was bad.
Watch you.
I know.
Watch you go out on the course tomorrow and just freaking hit.
He's gonna
bullets.
kill it.
Well, the thing that just doesn't make sense is hitting off hitting into your net. I mean, I'm not entirely seeing it, but not a foot off the ground. The irons at the driving range hitting off the same artificial turf shit, straight as an arrow, but everything is coming off to the right. And when it is straight, it's still slicing harder shit to the right. Dad, this is where you're aiming normally. This is where I told them to put me, and I was still all the way over here.
I love that you're
funny.
bringing the mic with you.
Oh, I have to.
Yeah, but that is about right.
But that's what I'm saying. I don't understand how
But
driving range is so much different than being there.
Not just that, you lose the ball when you're at the driving range. You can't tell me you watch your ball fall every time.
I did.
What are you talking about? You guys were done your buckets. I wasn't even halfway through
Yeah, I know.
because
but
I was focused on paying attention to where my shots are going.
Halfway through the flight, you lose the ball.
Yeah.
No,
Yes.
I don't hit it that far.
I always see the
Oh,
ball.
well, sure, I must hit it way too far
Yeah.
because it
You-
goes
you- that's what you do. Yeah.
halfway out, it's gone.
Yeah, I
can't
see my
it.
ball up in the air, and then after, maybe like a second, I'm like, it's
That's
gone.
what was pissing me off about my drives. When we went to go get my driver, I was hitting it well over 200. When I go to the driving range, well over 200, and then here I'm going 90 to 120 yards.
Yeah,
That
but
makes zero sense.
I also think too, it's hard to explain because if you watch behind you, did your ball go up? But it didn't go up as like the way it needed to.
No, I
And
understand.
And then it seemed like you were topping it or hitting it like way too right. But hold on, I forget where I was going with this.
We don't know.
I don't remember. Oh, when you were hitting into the net too, you were doing the same. It was the same thing. Yeah, you got it up, but you were like you were all hitting right shots, which would have what the simulator was doing.
I've done every piece of advice that I can, and it just
I know,
it's
but
not fixing.
If we
it's
had a
not
camera
working.
behind you, you would see every shot you had, you hit the right side of
He
that
was
net.
supposed to, and he never did.
Way to go.
No, I meant
Well,
the
tomorrow,
simulator.
tomorrow we'll be able to see. Hopefully,
Well, tomorrow we're only going to be doing the back nine.
yeah, but it's still going to be.
Well, we're gonna-
still going to be a camera
we're
behind
gonna
him.
we're gonna attempt to record the back nine.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Or the front. I mean, if it's not busy when we get there, I'll do the
No,
front.
I think
nine.
we should do the back nine regardless.
I mean,
Oh, so
after
you can warm up and look
Yeah.
good.
after
I'm not
course.
looking good no matter
Yeah, but
what.
I always feel like I do better on the front nine.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
know.
me
Me
too.
too.
You know what I
Me
mean?
too.
And I
'Cause
hit the back nine,
yeah,
and
you
I'm
get,
too.
you get a little tired.
But not just that too. If we're competing against each other and we have a close score, now it's like
It's serious.
I think we
Yeah.
should do 2 to 10. Because you're gonna have the course Nazis standing there watching us.
Yeah.
Not at 12 o'clock. I don't think.
Yeah.
it's a hit or miss.
It's a hit or miss.
Sometimes they're there.
I mean, not
sometimes
just
they're
that.
not.
I don't think they can tell us to not record.
Yeah, it's not.
And-
It's
and-
not
and
a.
it-
pu-
because
it's
No,
not
yeah,
a
but I'm
private
saying
club.
the nerves.
Not only that, a Tuesday,
yeah.
a Tuesday after a holiday, I don't think it's going to be busy at all.
No, I don't think so either.
I think in the morning you'll have.
Well, we'll
all
see.
the-
We'll
yeah,
see.
Yeah, I think you'll just have all your ones that go out every day.
Yeah.
or a lot. You'll have them in the morning because they like to get done early. And then I can't see because usually you have off Monday, but you don't have off Tuesday, so you have to go to work.
Yeah.
But we said we're
Yeah.
taking our time tomorrow.
Nah, not if we're doing video.
Yeah.
It's not just getting up
We're
there
taking
and
our
it's a
time.
smacking
rush.
the ball.
Oh, it's a
No.
rush.
No.
Oh,
You
yeah.
can rush.
You can rush, but I'm
Especially
not.
not me. I'm more worried that my hand is going to be unbearable tomorrow.
That's what I told
That's
you.
the
to do.
only thing
You
that's
know what?
going to
get a
Also,
wrap.
you know what? Also, you didn't do, which we didn't do it either. Was practice your swing before you hit the ball.
Yeah, but I
You
see-
talking to me?
All of us. None of us did that.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
but-
because it's TrackMan.
It doesn't matter. You could still feel your swing on the mat. Try to hit the mat
No, yeah,
before
yeah.
going up and just hit.
Not just that, but I feel like I do better when I don't fucking practice.
Yeah, me
I do.
too.
I do better when I feel like I do better when I get to the tee and I'm just
Because
lining
you're
up
trying to
and whacking.
micromanage yourself.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So and not just that, my practice swings fucking beautiful
Yeah.
every time. Beautiful. I get up to that tee, boom. I do something wrong.
I need to do that with my wedges because I think that's why I'm hurting my hand, because I'm chunking,
yeah.
because I'm trying to do better posture and hold the club into me more, because I would extend it like how you would with a driver. So I'm trying to hold it into me more, and it feels better on the swing, but I don't know the depth that I need to go.
See, I extend mine. I don't
Mm.
like mine close to my
I
body.
can't. If you watch any professional or
I
scratch
know.
It's
golfer,
closer to
I
the
know.
body.
they're
Yeah.
the knob of the thing is like right above their groin.
I think your number one problem is when I was watching you swing, I feel like you're swinging and your right shoulder's coming like down. So like you're moving your shoulder.
Listen, I'm trying not to.
No, I know.
The only
probably the hardest thing to
only
do.
good shot I hit, Dad, and I'm not even joking. The one good shot I hit the entire time we played
Was a putt.
was an accidental. I don't know why my body did it when I swung. I forget what club I was hitting,
I remember this.
but I like dropped for some reason, and it just got me under the club, and it was like the only straight shot that I hit.
I mean, got you under the ball.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
But
well, this is how I envision it. Which I mean, it's common sense. Like you're obviously supposed to hit the ball, or like and make your divot after your ball, not before your ball. So you're supposed to hit down on your ball.
Right.
So having that knowledge, I just force myself to hit down on it. You know what I mean? Like I don't know how to explain it. Like I know it has to hit that ball first. So like I'm purposely like kind of like leaning into the shot. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you do.
So I
shift
force
forward.
myself. Yeah. So
Yeah,
I force myself to hit that ball first. Try
and-
to make that, which I don't know if I can make a divot or not because I haven't actually hit on real grass.
yeah.
Well, you
So-
know the divot's at the end, right?
Yeah, it's supposed to be
Yeah.
after the ball.
After
yeah,
the ball.
yeah.
Okay.
But normally, like, so before like actually watching videos or practicing golf, I would just hit the ball and try not to make. I always thought it was bad to make a divot.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
Me too.
I didn't think it was you were supposed to make a
Yeah.
divot. So I trained myself to not hit the ball without making a divot.
Right.
So
I mean, some people do that.
Yeah.
Like some people do just pick
Yeah,
it
but,
off the ground.
but on some shots that's okay.
Yeah.
But for the most part, like you want to get down on that ball so it hits your club face the right way and gets that right launch.
Well,
Mhm.
well, I think if you follow through with your hit, you're going to make a divot.
Not
But
always.
Not always. Not if
Yeah.
you're leaned the one way and trying, because that's what I would do is I would lean back like you would do your driver, and I would come down and come up on the ball,
Yeah.
and then
not
that's
down on the ball,
decreasing
yeah.
the loft.
Yeah.
I think if you follow through with your club, you should make a divot. If you're hitting it right.
If you're hitting it right,
Yeah.
Right.
That's what I'm saying.
What he's saying is
I'm
we don't
saying
hit
is-
it right.
No, of course
I'm
we don't.
saying that I trained myself to hit it wrong because I thought making a divot was bad.
If you guys were hitting it right, I would never come close to beating you guys.
You're not going to
100%.
beat us tomorrow.
I will say, I am impressed. Joey has raw power.
Yeah.
Nicky swings to the high heavens, and he gets a good outcome.
Yeah.
Like swings his ass off.
Yeah.
I mean, Joey had the longest drive, but I pretty much outdrove him every single hole.
I don't know how
Oh,
Nicky
really?
didn't outdrive him on the hole that we talked
Yeah, I
about.
was
Joey
gonna-
going
yeah,
It's
over.
because I hit it up way high. I hit it up high.
Because he
It's-
tees his ball.
yeah.
Wait, I mean, but like sometimes it works for him. He gets farther distance.
And
But
But
I
sometimes
can't,
he hips up.
I can't tee low though. If you seen the way I hit when I tee low,
Yeah,
I
but
always- I
maybe
always
it's
top
just
the
like
ball.
you can't fix you can't adjust your
I
slice.
know I gotta fix this. Yeah,
fix the swing.
My thing is we lofted my driver up. So I'm just gonna try to do exactly what I'm doing. And if that fails, I'm just gonna go to what I was doing on the driving range. I'm not gonna try to
You can
do
just
any
use-
of the things that
You can just use the burner.
no. 'Cause that's not the point.
yeah. Try your first couple shots of like fixing, like try to do what you were fixing, and if it doesn't work, just go hit your normal shot.
Yeah.
And then if it's a bad shot, you just
I
hit,
mean-
hit worse ball.
Yeah, I mean I'm not too worried about it. It was pissing me off because my anxiety was really bad at the place because I felt like people were watching me even though no one was there.
Although
And
those
then-
two people watching us came up right when Damon was hitting.
Yeah.
and,
really.
and it was the best hit of his. It was the second best hit of his day there.
And on top of it, no offense, Nick, Nikki tries to give input while he's laughing at you. And it's like, that's cool. It's all fun and games, but every single shot. So it was just like, one, it's embarrassing for people. And then I'm being ridiculed and embarrassed by my brother because he's just laughing at me.
Yeah.
Is that
Both of
is
them.
that the same thing I'm picking about you about your new car?
Oh, yeah, I did get a new car.
Why'd you put so much emphasis on that?
Because we didn't talk about it.
Yeah, but no one
New
cares.
car.
The brand
I knew
new
what you were gonna
car.
do. So tomorrow I'm gonna be mad disrespectful to Nikki.
Oh,
You
I
can't
want,
talk
I
during
want
this.
the shit talking. Let's do it.
You can't.
Just
you
no
can't, you can't do
backswing
it about
talks.
his backswing because
Oh
he'll
no,
fucking cry
I'm
like
talking
a bitch.
through everyone's.
No,
backswing.
everybody cries like a little
I
bitch.
never do.
Yeah, you do.
I do. Yeah.
I
That
was
didn't
gonna say,
bother
we
me.
have you on video crying about him talking in your backswing.
Oh yeah. And what do I do when that happens?
You chunk it
Yeah, but I put it back and take another
and
swing.
then chunk it again.
Nah.
I always thought that was
She did.
Then I
bullshit.
hit
And
190 yards.
do it even worse.
I always thought that was bullshit, but today, because I was angry, so like I'm trying to hit good shots and it's not working. And one of them got a text while I was about to swing, like club at the
shit.
top of the path. And I
Your mind
never
is-
thought it was an issue. And then immediately I'm just like,
Yeah.
I was just like, what the fuck
Yeah, that was good
that?
for your hand.
It's
No,
this
the
hand.
other hand.
Yeah, Nicky did that to me because I line up to go hit my ball and he's like, what do you have? I'm like, I got an 8. He's like, oh, okay. And then I fucked up.
I wanted to make sure that because I also have a theory that if you don't select the right club on the thing, it's going to try to calculate your swing using an 8 iron instead of a 9 iron.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So like I feel like if you put the right club, input it into the system, like, because they suggest the club for you. They go, oh, it's 150 yards. You should hit it. You should hit a 7 iron.
Right.
But like, I can hit a 9 iron probably
150. Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like
You might
easily.
even be able to do a pitch wedge.
Pitch and wedge 150. Yeah.
Yeah.
Only because if I hit it
If he
right,
hits it right.
if I hit it right,
No,
I
he
can get a pitch
landed
and
about
wedge.
20 feet away
Yeah.
into sand the one time he did that.
Yeah.
one out of 10 times he will hit it right.
Yeah.
You know that, right?
I'm more like 1 out of 20 maybe.
I will say the chipping also was, I felt like you had to, when you were a little bit of a distance
Yeah.
out, like 89 yards, I felt like you had to hit it harder than you
You thought.
usually would.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but what I see like because we've been watching good and like YouTube videos
Yeah,
like
yeah.
crazy. What I noticed with them is they full swing their
No
wedges.
matter what it is.
But they'll be like 80
Yeah.
yards and they'll full swing a lob wedge.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And it's because it's higher lofted. It goes up and boom.
Yeah.
So I feel like even though like I was hitting that sand wedge hard or a decent amount of speed and it was only going that distance. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? So I feel like it's correct. I just feel like we didn't understand that because when we got up to the thing, we always bumped and run, or we would
Yeah.
like we didn't actually hit a lob wedge, or we
Yeah.
didn't actually hit a sand wedge, or you know what I mean? Like
All right,
we
I
actually
think-
just
I think 500 subscribers, we give Damon golf listen.
I will say that's
Golf
where
lessons.
it came when I said my sand wedge is going to be my new best friend
Yeah.
because I was hitting that thing.
Crazy. Really?
he was putting him like 2 feet from the pole. From
what
the
I was
hole.
going to say was I think we should do what Joey says. Joey says if I think I should shoot an 8, I'm going to shoot a 7.
That
Yeah,
way,
and
that
that's-
way in your head you don't have to hit like a fucking.
You don't have to hit like a
bullet.
crazy man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah,
gonna
but-
just play like Posey
But
tomorrow.
Just go out
Also-
and hit.
3 iron everything,
yeah.
and I'll be good.
also too though what I've also learned watching the YouTube guys is like I'm not saying like kill the ball, but full power swings are easier to hit than half swings.
Yeah, but they also know exactly their yardages and
I
stuff
kn-
like that.
I know, but I feel like I pure them better when I'm actually fully swinging
Yeah.
it instead of when I half swing is when I chunk it.
Yeah, because in your
it's-
head you're
yeah.
like, wait, I got to slow this down. And then
Yeah.
you move it.
Yeah. So that's why I feel like if we actually play the club the right way, like if we get up to 180 yards, why am I hitting a soft pitching wedge? I should be hitting a lob wedge, or I should get wedges.
Yeah.
Should get a 52, get a 58, get a 60-degree wedge.
Oh, I
You
got
could
my
use a sand wedge.
I got my 52.
Well, sand wedges, I'm pretty sure is like
Thought
a
you were hitting
52,
like shit.
and it's got
Yeah,
a
man.
high loft. Yeah.
but I think
Yeah.
it's a 52. I think a sand wedge is like 52,
Oh yeah.
50, 52.
Nah,
Yeah, I think
it's a
a
pitch and
no, a
wedge.
pitch and wedge is like 48,
A chip and putt, it's 52 is a pitching wedge.
It's
It's-
actually a wedge. It's actually just a wedge.
Just a wedge.
It's not
You're
actually a
right.
pitching
You're right.
wedge.
You're right.
Look it up. Google it. I'm pretty sure pitching wedge is like a 48.
A sand wedge is between a 54 and a 58 degree.
There you go.
Okay, so 54.
Right.
And then pitching wedge is, I think, 48 to 52.
I don't know what the hell just happened.
It's apparent shitty internet.
But
A pitching wedge is typically between 44 and 48.
oh, okay. So I was still got the 48 right.
You said 42.
So what is a 60 degree just called a 60 degree?
I'm guessing.
It might be a gap wedge or a lob wedge. I think it's a lob wedge.
The gap wedge is between 50 and 52. So my 52 is my gap
Is your
wedge.
gap wedge, yeah. And then what's a 60 degree called? That might be a lob wedge. I could be wrong though. I don't really know, but I know there's the degrees. But I want a 52, a 58, and a 60.
But pull everything out tonight.
A 60-degree wedge is often
Oh,
called
yeah.
a lob wedge. Is a high lofted golf club used for very short, high-flying shots around the green.
Yeah. So that's where, like, if you have a massive mound.
Yeah,
Right,
but isn't
right.
that
Your
what we're
lob
doing
wedge.
with our sand wedge? We're just
Yeah, but if
Okay.
you have,
Essentially.
but when you open the face of your club, you
Yeah.
have to open your stance.
yeah.
To get the ball to hit right.
Yeah.
So instead of doing that, you have a
Then you get-
60-degree wedge with the normal stance.
Yeah, I gotcha. Yeah, but I kind of like that stance. I might do that for everything.
Yeah, right. Driver.
it looks weird, but then it like goes straight.
Yeah, it hits
Like-
right. It hits right.
Yeah.
It pops up, and when you hit it right,
Yeah.
because I bladed a couple.
Oh,
today.
you bladed a couple. I thought it ripped
It
the
is really
screen.
cool
Wait,
how that works.
Who's the one that put the ball through the fence?
Shut up.
Still can't believe that.
Yeah, that was.
That's
The
it.
worst possible thing to break on that
That is
fence.
the worst one. You know what you can do? Put a piece of tape on it.
Oh yeah.
I wouldn't replace it.
No,
He's
we're
a-
replacing
He's
it.
a white
replacing
duct
it.
tape.
I wouldn't do it.
No, we're replacing it.
I'm
Nah.
replacing it.
It's a lot.
I'll never hear the
I
end
know,
of it
but
if
it's
I
still
don't.
going to be a lot of work.
It'll get replaced in
Lot of
2
work.
years.
not gonna be a lot of work. You just gotta.
Gotta pull everything out.
Oh,
Both,
yeah,
both,
yeah,
both
yeah.
poles.
No, you don't
Well, you
gotta
got to
pull
take the tops
poles.
off and then pull everything out.
Yeah, that's easy.
Well, you got to take the poles out because you got to put the new piece in, and the poles go in the piece.
No, they slide. I think they slide.
They slide
Oh,
in.
do they slide?
Yeah, they slide
Oh.
in.
Oh,
Yeah.
How do you think
oh,
they
I
do?
thought they drop them in from the top.
No,
and
they
they just
got-
drop down and
no.
drop another one down. Drop no.
Well, those ones, yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
oh,
when
wait,
they're-
yours
when
are
they're-
straight-
Mine are
yours are straight
reversed,
up.
yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah. All right.
They're talking about a privacy fence. By the way,
PVC privacy.
That I
fence.
put a hole in because I hit a driver and it went through the net into
It didn't
the
go
fence.
through the
No, no,
net.
no.
It went underneath.
No,
it.
It went through
it
the
went
net.
through
Oh,
a
did
hole
it?
that was pre-existing.
Yes, that
From
Yeah.
Joey.
made.
There was no hole in the bottom for that to go there.
There's a hole in the
There
bottom
was
of
a
the
hole.
net.
Oh, you did a hole in the bottom
No,
of the
Yeah.
he might have
I
rocked
put
through.
the hole
Oh,
in the bottom
okay.
of the net
All right,
and it went through the
because
fence.
Joey has the two holes up in the top.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
I had one down low too.
Oh, did you?
First
Oh.
swing, top the ball right through the freaking net into the fence, through the fence,
Through the
all the way
fence.
through, both sides.
Yeah.
I know. I looked. I found a little piece there. Because our neighbor's fence, what he did was when something went through his fence from our house, he found his piece and he put his piece back in. So our piece is still missing.
That's fine.
Probably in the fence.
Yeah, it's probably down
It's a
in
good
the fence.
story.
Yeah.
No, I'm just saying we were
Good-
supposed to
good
replace
story.
it, but
Good story, bro.
Yeah.
he put his back in, so why replace it? I could care less about my side.
It's
But
not, yeah.
the
Never mind.
the clubs will fit perfectly
In your car?
in my new car.
What new car?
My new car.
What
Yeah,
new car?
okay.
You got anything to say, Nick?
Toyota.
No, because I can't politically
Oh.
correctly say what I want to say about your car.
Are you going to still pick on him about his car?
All we know
Yeah.
is it's a very compact car.
It's a
It's a hatchback.
it's,
It's
a
a hatchback.
sedan identifying as a SUV.
Nah.
It's a hatchback. It's an in between.
Yeah,
It's what a hatchback
that's what I
is.
said. A hatchback. Isn't that what I said?
Yeah. I like it.
It's a nice car.
You just gotta get something that smells better in the car. When I got in,
You guys were in it.
I know.
So
It smelled like
Yeah,
wet
you
dog.
stink.
Yeah. My favorite part of the whole car is the luggage racks.
I actually, my favorite part is the trunk of the car. I
Yeah, it's
like how
pretty
much.
cool.
I like how much space
See how much
you
room
actually
we had
have.
in there?
Yeah,
Well,
that's
yeah,
what I'm
'cause
saying.
we
Like,
were
I like
talking
the
about
space
it-
that
shocked.
has.
bringing the stuff down for the party.
Yeah.
Nikki was like, "You're not getting anything in there," and I was like, "Yeah,
That
I'm
is
not. I'm not
what I said.
No,
I
because
didn't
I
think we can get
agreed
what we
with
got.
you.
No, I said there's no way that you're not gonna be able to put stuff in there.
No,
Yeah, I said why can't you?
conversation was I'm not going to be able to bring everything.
Literally, I thought it was just going to
Oh
be the
yeah,
cooler.
I said I don't think you can get everything, but I was like I'm pretty sure you can get most of it in. Is what I said.
And we got everything in that.
And you got
motherfucker.
everything in
Except for
except
half the chairs.
and one other table.
Yeah,
Well,
but
the other table was at my house.
we didn't even need the one table.
I know.
No.
Yeah, we did. We played beer pong.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
We did.
Yeah, that's right.
We
We'd be
needed the
screwed.
table.
Water pong.
Water pong. Yeah,
Don't try to throw
We
me
didn't
out
actually.
there.
We didn't actually play the real beer.
There was
pong.
no alcohol.
I don't like playing that way. The beer gets all warm and
Yeah,
it's
disgusting.
nasty.
Nasty
You get the
fingers.
grass in the
Yeah.
beer.
Everybody's fingers in it.
Yeah.
That's the whole point.
Oh,
It's supposed to be a penalty for you losing.
God.
The
And you
penalty
build
is
your
drink
immunity.
The penalty
beer.
is drinking,
Um,
not fingers all in it.
Yeah, especially you. You pick your nose like constantly.
But I did say I think you can fit most of the stuff in there, and I don't know if it was you or Dad was like, "No, it's not big enough. It's not big enough."
I thought the cooler would be it.
Yeah.
Ask him.
And I was
I
like,
said,
and
you're
I was
only going
like,
to be able
try
to fit
it.
the cooler in. I didn't realize it was that big.
Yeah, and then I said, try it.
From when he opened it up, when he bought the car, and I looked at it, I was like, it's small, but you don't need a whole bunch of
Yeah,
room.
I mean, there's not much
And
I'm
then,
going to be hauling.
and then when you drop the back seats down and take that cover off,
Mhm.
Yeah, it really opens
that
up.
cover really threw me off because I thought that was like a permanent thing. But
Yeah.
then I figured later on that you could just take that. I'm sure you could take that off.
It's a W for Damon. I went from a 2003 Toyota Corolla to a 2022 Toyota Corolla
That's a downgrade.
How many miles were on it?
hatchback SE.
You
There
said
was
2023 or 2003.
He had a 2003 and now has a
I thought you said 2023.
No.
I was like, that's a downgrade.
how many miles? There was 72 something on it. Now it's got 75.
7,500 miles.
Now
It was 243, 7,243 miles.
Yeah.
That's not bad.
W.
No.
Yeah, it's
I
like a
got my
brand new
car at 6,000.
Did you?
Now he has 240.
No, I have like 20 something.
Really?
I've had it for like.
feel like you
4 to
drive a
5
lot, though.
years. Not really.
6,000.
Not a lot of mileage going back and forth from work to home.
It's only
I
18
guess.
miles a day.
Well, no, it's
Oh,
18 miles
36,000.
on my-
So far I love the gas. Like filled it up and did all that fucking driving all weekend, and I still have half a tank. I think I'll be able to hold off after driving there and back tomorrow to go.
Oh, easily.
I'll be able to fill up.
It's
Well,
all
maybe I'll be able to last until Friday when I get paid.
it's all highway miles. So you'll
Yeah,
be on the highway the whole way there.
Yeah.
But I have the eco thing.
The best part about getting a new car is getting the car. But after your first payment, you're gonna hate it.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
Everyone says they're like, how does it feel like first big purchase? I'm like, it'll feel great until that first payment comes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no doubt.
That was like the big because you have like a whole month to not have to worry about
Yeah,
it. And
yeah.
then
Well,
depending on what your payment is in the month.
But I'm pretty good with like bills like that. So
No, I know, but it's like that whole month where you don't have to pay anything.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
like
yeah.
great.
Yeah.
And then you're like, crap, I
Uh-oh.
gotta pay a bill.
Yeah.
Comes
Well,
up fast too.
Not
Yes, it
only that,
does.
you think you have all this extra money, but you don't.
You
So
don't, no,
so
yeah.
don't spend it.
no, I already know. The first year is gonna suck until I can refinance because I mean payments are pretty bad. But as expected with
Yeah.
building credit and
Yeah.
not having credit.
But not only that too, even nowadays with cars, they're so expensive.
Yeah, you're
to
gonna-
get a low payment on a car, especially
You gotta-
especially at 2022.
You got to put a
Like
lot down.
that's basically new. You know what I mean? I mean, it's 3 years old, but it's still like a newer car.
Even
So to
when I
get
was
something that
doing
new is
even when I
crazy.
was doing the insurance, when he gave me when he said the price, when he was like, "Oh, it's 180," I was like, "Is there any way we can go lower?" And he goes, "I mean, that's basically about as low as you're going to be able to get with that year of car and everything."
You did.
Yeah.
turn
Are we
that on, didn't you?
recording?
Yeah.
I
Okay.
think he was seeing if it just shut off.
Oh. What
But-
made you think that?
Because it's hot as fucking balls down here right now.
And the last
Having a
time
hard
it was
time.
hot down here, it shut off.
Having a hard time breathing.
Nah, it's never going to
a
turn
hard
off for
time.
that.
Now it's awkward.
Exactly.
I mean, they don't hear that at all, but it's like crazy,
Yeah.
crazy how quiet it got.
God.
But yeah, it's great. It's cool.
Well, congratulations.
Yeah.
So
So proud of you.
sucks. If anyone needs a ride, let me know.
He made a big boy purchase.
It's $20 a ride for gas.
Yeah,
Oh shit.
and it goes towards car payment. So
Did you ever hear John Ritchie crying when what's his name retired?
no,
You should look it up. He's like crying. I forget what he says, but then he goes and then starts crying again.
that sounded awful.
You want me to find it for you?
Yeah, it's
No.
Ugh.
That was a lot of boogies.
Should we give our predictions of what we're going to shoot tomorrow?
Yeah, I'm going
200.
Realistically, I'm thinking 115. What I hope for is like a 105.
Yeah, I'm going 110.
me too. That would be really. At Cream Ridge, you can reach the 110.
Yeah, easy.
I think I'm gonna
ride
I think
80.
it's a more forgiving course, so you can. I think we can do it.
Well, what I was telling Joey, I might have said it to you too, is Cream Ridge is an easier course, but it does have its challenging.
Oh my
holes.
god.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The second hole on it is a par 3 over a massive water.
Yeah. Isn't that the one where's the one that you have to hit on top of the hill and then you have to hit over water onto the green? Is that a Cream Ridge?
No, that was the one course up by us in Royersford, isn't it?
Yeah. I think it's Cream Ridge. You have to hit up on the top of the hill, and then it drops down, and there's a pond there, and you have to hit it. I think it's the 17th hole.
Is that Cream Ridge?
I don't know.
Or was that
Do you know what
Middletown?
I'm talking about, though?
I kind of feel like that, but I feel like that was Middletown.
It might have been.
I don't remember Cream Ridge having.
But when was the last time we played Middletown? That was a long
Oh,
time.
no. The one I'm thinking of, Middletown, is where you're standing up top.
Oh,
It's a
yeah,
par
and
3,
it's-
and it's a massive drop
Yeah,
down.
there's no water. There
There's
might be
no
a little,
water now.
I think there might be a little stream running through there.
Yeah, maybe. But,
Yeah, down at the bottom of that.
Um,
No, I think it's Cream Ridge. You'll see. I think
look
it's the
up-
17th hole.
look up the course. Damon did say something about where you hit it, and then then you got to hit it to a green with a bunch of water.
Yeah.
So we're looking at,
I'm almost sure it's the 17th hole or the 6th. It's either 16th or 17th.
oh no,
and
17 is. I mean, you can look at.
I don't have my glasses.
Look at the course
my
map.
glasses are upstairs.
Let me see.
I don't have my glasses.
17 is not what you're thinking about.
Okay, how
The
about
17
16?
is like a par 3.
How about 16?
There's a is hole what is it, 8 or 9, the really long one? Is that a par 5? Is there only one par 5?
That's what it's. That's what makes the course a little easier. There's less par 5s and they're not real long ones.
Well, yeah, Nikki was saying it's open, so I'm
Yeah,
hoping that
it's
even
open.
with it, like if I can
Even with
control
your
the slice,
Yeah.
that I'll be able to at least play it and stuff like that. Like I'm not opposed to playing a bad shot because
Yeah.
that's how I play.
There's only 2 that are on here that are kind of like that are driving wise, but one's the 5. It's a dog leg left, and then because you got to hit it out there, and then you hit over water to get to the green, or no, you hit over water,
Yeah.
and then you hit to the green,
And it's surrounded by
Could
bunkers.
he mean?
and then the 8th you hit over, like you probably have to lay up because there's a big water by the green, and then you chip over the water.
Yeah, but he could mean by the 5th hole.
That's what I
Yeah.
said.
Oh,
But the 5th hole, you're starting here. You're hitting over the water first.
yeah.
He was saying like you hit up on a hill and then you hit over water.
Yeah, then the hill drops all the way down into a pond. And then you have to hit from the top of the hill into the
No, you should have
onto the
seen
green.
the
I
one
might be,
hole.
I may be imagining.
I don't
something.
think it's that course. I think that
We'll
might be
see.
like Skip Pack or.
I don't know. It's a course that
No, I know what you're talking
we played
about.
more
Yeah,
than
yeah.
once.
I don't think Dad's
Yeah.
played skip back, has he?
No.
I don't think it's this one though.
Okay.
I know what you're talking about. You like kind of hit and then like there's a massive hill and
yeah, you
remember
can't.
the
You
water.
can't even when walking up. You can't even see the green.
Yeah. And then you finally get to the top and then you realize there's a bunch of water there.
Yeah.
And then every time you hit up there, you're scared that you
Yeah.
get into the water because
Yeah.
you're like, damn, I'm in the water.
Well, first of all, you have to hit a good tee shot.
Yeah.
If you don't get up to the top of the hill, you're not gonna.
Yeah, you got to lay it up.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah.
You got to
We'll
lay
see.
it up or play it strong.
we'll see.
I don't think it's that course, though.
I'm pretty sure it is only, and the only reason why I say that because I've played that several times, and Cream Ridge we played a few times.
Yeah.
So I mean, there's not a lot of courses other than when
Could
I was
that
a
be in
kid.
Chamonix?
I mean, when was
I
the
don't
last
think we've
time we
ever
played
played.
that?
We played in
Have we
Shannon?
ever played in the Chamonix?
Yeah, we played it a long time ago, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, but he's
Yeah,
saying
I
we
played
played
it
this a
several
couple
times.
times. That's why I think it's skip
It's
pack.
definitely Cream Ridge.
I don't think Dad's played skip back.
Whatever.
We played this course at least 3 times.
I'm
And
excited to just get
it's
out
cream
there.
rich. We'll see when we get
Well,
there.
yeah, when we get there, we'll
Yeah.
find out.
I think golf courses are the most beautiful place in the world.
If done correctly.
If done correctly. Like the one I would 100% go and play the one we played,
What was it called again?
Twin Peaks or something.
The one with Joey's.
Twin
Yeah.
Peak Pond.
Yeah, that was a gorgeous. that was a really gorgeous.
Oh, that
course.
one. Yeah, that one's nice.
Yeah, like
Except the one that it tried killing me.
yeah.
But that was the most gorgeous.
Yeah.
Oh,
I'm telling you, like it was unreal. Like standing there and stuff. Like their driving range was like you hit down, so really not the best for like actually trying to figure out yardage or anything. But and then what was it? Hole 1, you just started like the top of the fucking mountain. It was early in the morning. You got the fog. You got the sun coming in. It was so
That'd
beautiful.
be beautiful.
So
Was
fucking nice.
I
How
do
co-
like that.
Why wasn't I there?
Because you
were bitching.
I know.
I
was
would
gonna go
I
there.
would so go again.
I'm not a
I was
good
going to go there the
golfer.
day before your wedding.
It's a hard
It's fucking
course, though.
I'm
stupid.
not a good golfer. I don't want to.
It wasn't that. It was the
I
day
don't
before
wanna-
your wedding.
I
Asshole.
don't
I'm
wanna- I
embarrassed.
don't want to
I'm
embarrass
embarrassed.
myself.
I thought you were an idiot.
I almost was.
Yes.
almost
Yeah.
was.
yeah.
Well, he did.
You
warn
almost
him.
didn't make your wedding.
He did warn him and
If-
say the hilly roads are slippery,
And I'm pretty
so
sure.
take it real slow.
And I'm pretty sure there were signs as you're going down.
Yeah, slow the fuck down.
I wasn't even going
They weren't
fast.
even
I
going
just hit
fast.
the. I just hit this the
Brake.
gas pedal to get off the brake, and it went, and it went.
It was funny. It was okay.
And
It was
in the
funny
hindsight.
knowing he didn't die.
that's when you almost
I
killed
wasn't
Posey.
worried about me. I was worried about Posey. Posey stayed in the fucking car.
Joey bailed.
I bailed. I jumped out. I'm done. I was like, nah. Well, I
Yeah,
didn't
but
jump
even-
out.
He fell.
You give me a
out.
lot of credit. Yeah, I fell out.
But even falling out, like you could have seriously injured
Oh yeah,
yourself.
the thing could have ran me over.
Wait, what happened to the cart? Did it just
Posey
stop?
stopped
Posey
it.
stopped
It
it.
kept going.
Oh, Posey
Yeah.
stopped it. Oh.
Well, it kept
It went
going.
into the grassy area.
I
like
won.
where you-
it was
I
the
won
ladies'
Posey in
C.
that a bad situation
Yeah.
because he kept his fucking calm.
He was
Yeah.
in the passenger seat. The Joey bails out. The cart's probably like, and then he like grabbed the wheels, spun it, and stopped right on, like pretty much on the edge.
Oh, really?
Yeah, like if he didn't, like if he kept just sliding, he would have went over the edge.
Oh,
I think they would have been fine if they did go over because I mean they're not strapped in, so I don't think they would have tumbled with the cart. I think it would have tipped, and then when it rolled again, they would have stayed on the
Well,
hill and
hopefully.
just rolled
Man,
down by themselves.
I've seen some guys get in accidents on those things, and they stay in the cart.
But holy shit!
Would it if you would have stayed in the cart? Do you think it would have been a hole in one?
easily. Yeah, no, Posey's good in those situations. I remember one time that we skipped school. When this is when he was driving into school with the Trans Am, and we jumped on 95, and when you're in the Trans Am, you're flying
Yeah,
no matter
yeah.
what. And all of a sudden, it comes down to fucking standstill traffic, and he's just like, "Fuck." Holds on and like downshifts, and we came like maybe like this close to the fucking car in front of us. I was like, "How the fuck did you do that, man?"
Yeah,
I don't know
Posey's
how you
got a
stopped.
calm head.
But-
I think he's put himself in enough situations to have, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
He's like, I
Yeah.
know exactly what
he
to do.
he owned a motorcycle, like one of the freaking speedster ones, whatever.
Oh
they're
yeah,
called.
yeah.
He had one of those. The dirt
Street
bikes,
Quads.
quads, all that shit. So
Yeah.
when you do that, when you're risking your life often like that, that's nothing.
Mm,
That was crazy. That was a fun time.
good
though.
stuff.
You
Tomorrow's
learn.
gonna be fun.
Hold on. The thing about tomorrow is the last hole you're hitting right over water, and then there's water all to the right of you.
Nah.
There's some of these holes that are fucked up.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, you hit over a pond because this is where you Dad, you park on the trail, and then you have to walk over like a little like kind of bridgey thing.
Nah, 18 doesn't look like that.
This isn't telling you. I'm telling you. Right here is where you're hitting. Like the pond's actually here, and you're hitting right over that water.
I mean, not-
unless they redid it.
Yeah, not unless they redid it.
We haven't played here in a while, but the first time that we ever played,
Let me see when that
you
was
were
posted.
hitting over water.
Remember the last time they had a hole that they were?
Look up the picture of it.
Isn't that where we a hole that they were transitioning into, and we had to play in a different spot?
Yes.
Well, we had
that's
a,
when they were
they
digging
were
the green
fixing
out.
the
Yeah.
green.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We had to
Yeah.
hit the ball up into a white.
Right.
Yeah. But if it's still the same, you're hitting right directly over water.
Yeah.
And then there's a bunch of water to your right too. And you know us. We're right hitters.
Oh, I know yous.
You are too, brother.
I have the problem with the water right in front of me. It's going in.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
It can never go over.
Never fails.
Never.
Isn't that it right there?
No, that's the second hole.
That's the one that's over water too, right? Second hole or third hole?
The second hole is a par 3 over water.
Yeah.
And it's like the whole thing's water.
Yeah.
Like you have to land it.
And
Pretty much on the
you
green.
and I usually make it over, and Joey hits it in.
Yeah, every time.
Y'all never hit it in.
I'm gonna hit it in.
I hit it in there sometime. I do remember getting over it though before. I think the
Well,
last
I
time
feel
we were
like-
there, I hit it in.
I feel like every time I hit it over, I'm way left.
Where's that it? Right
Yeah.
there.
Yeah.
No. I don't know. I can't find it.
Yeah, we'll see when we get there.
Well, if we
That?
no, that's the second hole.
Oh.
That's the par 3, second hole.
Nice.
That's what you're hitting over.
W. Yeah, it's
If we actually record and get good footage, it will be on the recording too. So then our audience can see it as well.
Right.
But yeah, I mean, unless they moved it, they could have.
Yeah.
They could have reconstructed and moved it. But I remember you're teeing off and where you're hitting it, you're directly over water, and I'm pretty sure that there's something in the middle of the water too.
Like a fountain.
Not a fountain, like bushes. Like there was
Oh.
like tall bushes in the
Oh.
middle or something.
I thought it was water.
So you had to you had to like hit over that.
Right.
Oh shit! I'm gonna save this right here.
What
It's
is
telling
that?
you it's telling you what to do every hole.
So it's like a
How to
little,
play it.
it's like a little
Oh,
caddy.
really?
Yeah.
Oh,
W.
that's pretty cool.
That is pretty cool.
Where'd you get that at?
Just says course description, and it's telling
Oh.
you like what you should do. Like wow. Oh yeah, I forgot. The first hole is a par 5.
Yeah, but that's good.
Yeah, get it out of the way.
It's good. It's good and bad at the same time.
Well, if you could
'Cause-
score, give it a low score. You're good for the rest of the game.
Well, if you hit
There's only, I think, 2 par 5s. No
On-
more than that.
on the par 5s, if you hit your first 2 shots, great. You got a chance at eagle.
Yeah. Well.
If you can get it up on 2, yeah.
No shit.
But I mean, you just hit 2 solid. You hit your drive and then smack your 3-wood right onto the green.
Yeah.
Birdie, I mean, eagle.
it should be an eagle.
If I hit an eagle tomorrow, I'm gonna shit bricks.
You'll never have an eagle.
How do you know?
You better hope for
How do you
birdie.
How do you know?
I'm starting to think the number 8th hole is what you're talking about because it's saying the number 1 handicap hole requires a tee shot either short or to the right side of the fairway in order to avoid the water hazard.
That's what
The challenging approach is to a large elevated green with a sand left and drop off short and right. Make a 4 here.
What's
what
it
it says.
What's it say to do on that hole?
You gotta lay it up.
Saying lay up.
there's 4 par 5s. Hole 1, 9,
There's 4 5s.
14,
They must be short.
and 18.
They must be short par
How,
5s.
what's the yardage? You gotta look at whites.
Okay, so I just have the scorecard, which just says the yards.
It
oh.
doesn't have
Yeah,
Which
that's what
one's white?
whites.
No, we're playing pros.
Yeah.
509,
That's
445,
that's small for a 5.
431,
That's small for a
and
5.
469.
Yeah, but none of them are drivable.
No. Of course not. But I mean, usually par 5s are over 500 yards.
And that damn near the rest of them are par 4s. You get 1, 2,
That's-
3,
that's
4
why-
par
the-
4s. Or
that's-
4,
that's
the
why
4
you-
par 3s.
The par 4s, is there any drivable par 4s? That's what I meant to say.
Yeah, so 258,
Okay.
Yeah,
That's
you can do
drivable.
that.
290, 310, 346, 387, 336, 367, 332, 359, 314.
You just
So-
have,
so
you
two
have a
of them
shot
are-
for 2 of them.
2 of them
Yeah.
are drivable.
Well, if I hit like I did the 1
Yeah.
hole,
Yeah.
I'm hitting that.
Yeah.
Well, you get 310 and then the 314 if it's downhill.
Yeah.
Or if you connect.
I was gonna
No.
have you check.
What?
I was
couldn't
gonna
do it.
say, is the 2 drivable? Are they straights?
I don't know.
Straight shots?
I'm on course blue
Oh.
golf. It just shows the
Okay.
You know what? We'll see when we get there. Okay.
We will
All
see.
I-
All I know, boys, is I'm fucking excited.
Me too.
yeah. So am I.
I've been itching to golf, and ever since we talked about it, I've been constantly watching golf videos.
Yeah.
And it makes me want to golf even more.
I'm just happy that this podcast can bring us together and actually go golfing.
Like forced us to book a tee time.
Tied our hands,
Really?
put it on the spot. The viewers would be upset.
Well,
if we
you were
didn't
gonna
bring
lose it, so we kind of had to.
this. No, I don't know if it really does. Does it? Like,
You're the one who
What?
said it.
I don't know if it
I
does.
think he just
I
said
was just
that
worried.
to make Jenna feel okay of us doing it.
Yeah.
Wait, what?
My gift certificate.
Oh,
certificate.
yeah.
I can't
Does
talk
it
about
expire?
Certificate.
Does it expire?
I don't know.
Oh,
I can't see it expiring.
Do you have it?
I mean, if you paid the money for it, why
Yeah.
would it expire?
Yeah.
Do you know where it's at?
It's in my email. I have it.
Oh.
All,
So
all it is just
you-
$50 to the course.
Yeah.
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 Oh, so you're still gonna have to pay.
Yeah, I still have to
Yeah,
pay
10
$10.
bucks.
But
Yeah.
Maybe they look at it and they're like, oh, this gets your admission.
Yeah, this was only for the first year.
that's what I'm hoping for. Or
That-
yeah, that could have been that $50 could have been last
the price
year.
when
the
it
price
was.
last year.
And it probably
Yeah.
was, yeah.
I don't know, maybe.
But I
Maybe
don't
not.
know. I think that
I
we
think-
went a couple of years ago and it was $60.
It depends on when you really go.
Yeah.
Like what time you go. Because actually, I'm pretty sure the time that he looked at, but he wouldn't have been able to use his certificate. They had, like, if you went on the website, not Golf Now's website, but the actual course website,
Yeah.
they had Golf Now's hot deal on there. And it was like $40-something
Ooh.
Shit.
for like the same time.
Why didn't we get that?
Because it wouldn't have worked with his.
Wait.
That's what I said. No. But I think you also had to like you might have had like have to have like a Golf Now membership.
Yeah,
as
yeah.
well.
It also might have not been cart too,
Yeah.
because that's the price for the non-cart.
Yeah, that would be, yeah.
Yeah, but it said it was a hot deal, and usually hot deals come with carts.
I'm going to see if I can get us all the senior citizen discount.
Yeah, we'll just send Dad in and be like, 4 senior
4
citizens.
senior citizens.
And then when they come over, they'll just be like, no, they're 3 fats.
I'd be like, dude, I'm 70 years old.
Just because I
I
look,
look
young.
good for my age.
Yeah.
And he would probably say, yeah, you look 70.
Yeah, you're about right. This mother.
Yeah, that
This
was-
mother-
You
that was
don't have to
nice.
be 70 to be a senior citizen.
I know. What is it, 60?
It could be. Some are 60, some 65, whatever.
I don't know. We're definitely going to try it because.
Yeah.
Was that
What,
like
for all
almost
of us or just
No,
him?
him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
I-
he definitely
That's what
gets
I
it.
said. If I,
I think
order,
it's like
if-
$10 off.
Look at him.
It-
He can even tell. He can even say he's 70 years old.
yeah, I could say 70 and get
And they
maybe
would
all
believe
use
it.
it. Yeah.
They would believe it.
Yeah.
What was I going to say? Was I guess we'll see tomorrow.
Yeah.
We will.
I'm excited.
Mm.
I'm parring the course.
Mm.
That'd be fucking. It honestly would be wild though.
I don't know if I hit like I was hitting on the simulator.
Yeah.
I got a
Well, the drive.
pretty good chance.
Pretty good chance.
Not to hit par, but like at least to be at 100 or a little under.
if
I break 100 tomorrow, I'm gonna shit my fucking.
Yeah.
All
pants.
I know
if-
is I'm using a bright red ball. So keep your fucking eyes open
Yeah,
if
we
you,
have to label.
and watch your head.
If you hit 100, this is the course you can do it at.
Yeah, for sure.
Well, do you
My-
remember what I hit for your wedding? I know I was dropping every.
It's like 130, something like that.
Yeah,
So
but
you want to be under 130.
There you go.
120, 129 is not bad.
My goal is to break. 100.
Now I got this fucking asshole making fun of me too. Oh,
Oh,
just
you're-
wait.
You're
just
screwed.
wait.
You're screwed.
Just
tomorrow,
wait.
for sure.
No, I will lose my fucking mind.
I will.
You're
I will-
screwed.
I
Not
will.
allowed.
I will.
I will lose
I
my
will
mind.
tell you guys this: if I'm losing, oh, the heat's coming down.
Is it?
Yeah, you guys, when Daddy puts on the pressure, you guys crumble.
Yeah, you said that the last like 6
I know.
times that you lost, and we still won.
Do you know why I let you guys beat me?
Sure. Of
It-
course.
it makes me feel good when you can win.
Is that what it is?
It's like a dad with their little boy letting them win the game.
Yeah, maybe when we were like 6.
I don't even think he let us win when
That's
we were
just-
6.
That's
Never.
just his excuse because that he's like, oh,
Nah.
well, they're my kids. What am I supposed to do? Beat my kids?
Yeah.
I gotta let them win.
Yeah, you bully me, I will I'll drink tomorrow. I'm
Nobody-
just saying.
Nobody said bully
gonna
you.
bully
We're just
you.
gonna laugh at a couple of your shots.
That's
No, I won't.
bullying.
That's
Are we
not
gonna have
bullying.
to have
You laugh at
Simmer
my
Vidal
shots.
there with us?
Yeah, they can film.
Ooh, you want to ask him?
No.
Ask him.
You
Tell
laugh.
them I'll do them a favor.
Favor.
Yeah.
You laughed at my shots.
What?
You laughed
No,
at
no,
my
no,
bad.
no.
You laughed at
What
my
did
bad
we
shots.
laugh at? Because whatever I was laughing at was so fucking funny.
He laughed at my bad.
It's because he.
It might
He-
be when you were hitting it in the water and you just
Yeah.
kept saying, "Re-hit it,
Yeah.
re-hit it."
Well,
Re-hit it.
What am I supposed to do?
Well, you and I did that in the simulator outside.
Yeah.
Remember we kept hitting it in the water?
Mulligan.
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 This one didn't let us do mulligans though, so
Oh,
it
no.
added a
It-
shot.
yeah.
No mulligans at all?
I ended that
I think if you start the match,
52 in 9 holes.
Plus 52.
plus 52.
Plus
Oh.
52.
Oh.
We weren't that far off.
I was
either.
no. What? Do you,
9 holes. You were 50. You were 20.
20.
23.
no, I wasn't.
Yeah.
Not me.
I was 25, and you just
Yeah,
beat
you
me.
were 2 strokes ahead of him, so
I
you
don't
were
think we were
23.
25.
Yeah.
I
He
think we were
was,
a little
yeah.
less.
No, no.
I think you were
That's
less.
false because you
We
didn't.
went
you
to the
didn't par
ninth-
that hole.
We went to the 9th hole. Oh yeah, it might have been a little higher. There.
So
We
it was,
went.
I think it was like 28 to 24.
I
We
don't
went to
think so.
the 9th
Yeah.
hole, 25-20.
I'm calling him right now.
No, I know. Yeah, and we're walking away. I don't know if anyone else thought about this. We're walking away, and I'm sitting there like, can we clear this? People are gonna walk by and see Daymon plus 52. Oh, they're on the 10th hole. We're walking away. I'm like, I'm most likely probably gonna crash my
you
car.
were you were
that might-
you were on the pace to shoot 100 over.
That might have been.
104. So that's not bad.
Most people wouldn't have known
That's
it
not
wasn't.
bad.
104
over. So
So
that
it
would be
would've been
172.
Yeah.
That's not bad.
176.
That's terrible.
That's not bad.
That's god awful.
For
But-
the second time ever,
Ever?
176 shots it took you to finish
you
the
get someone
course?
out on a golf course for the first time.
That wasn't your
We
first
were
time.
playing TPC Sawgrass.
I'll put
No, we
mom
weren't.
out.
Augusta. Sorry, we were
No.
playing Augusta.
No,
We're
we weren't. We
playing
were playing
Pebble
Pebble
Beach.
Beach.
Whatever.
I will bring mom out for the first time and she won't even hit
She would fall.
176.
She would fall.
Anyway, 52 or 56, as long as they didn't look at how many holes it was, if they thought it was 18, that's not bad.
It said plus
That would-
56 though.
Even for 18 holes, it's not bad.
That's
for 9
Pretty
holes.
bad, Dad.
That's still
Well, it's
that's-
still bad.
That's a
but
130.
yeah,
Yeah.
That's about
that's
average what he would
normal.
hit. Yeah.
What is it? What is a fucking?
But that's 18. He did that in 9.
What is a
No,
two
I get
course
that.
I
ever
know.
golfer do
Somebody
on
walking
Augusta
by-
Well,
or
listen,
Pebble Beach?
Isn't going to know
Listen,
that you didn't do 18.
I
Most
s-
people would see an 18 hole.
I saw this video where they pulled the statistics together and they said an average golfer will shoot over 100. An average golfer. So you're talking like
Right.
100 to 120 an average golfer will
So you
hit.
tell me I'm just special.
If you're above that,
slightly
you're
above.
below average.
Right.
And then it's like 25% of golfers are under 100.
I seen something like that. And
Yeah,
I was like,
that's
oh my
what they
God,
said.
that means I'm an average golfer?
And then
No, you're over
and then it's like
120.
and then it's
Nah.
like 5% of golfers are pros.
When we did the 18 holes. I mean,
Yeah,
when
you
we
hit
did the
at
18 holes.
130.
Nah.
Wait, you trying to say you were hit under 90
No.
No.
or in 90s?
You said, no, you said average golfer is from what number?
It's like 100 to 120, I would say.
Right. Well, when we did the 2 9 holes, I was under 120.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're average golfers. Yeah.
Right. So I'm still telling you,
Damon's
so
below
you're not.
average. But that's what I'm trying to put it
Damon's in a breed of his fucking own.
I'm trying to put it into perspective.
Below average.
I'm trying
That's
to put it-
respectful.
I'm
It's
trying to
just
put it in perspective that when you don't golf as much as
Yeah.
people golf, you're not going to be good.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
just bottom line. I know you want to hit that ball good. I know you want to hit the ball solid, but you don't golf enough to do that.
Well, my question is, you and Joey do a lot of stuff.
No, we don't.
You just go drive-in, you go to simulators and everything like that. So I'm expecting big things from you guys.
We went to a driving range with you, and then we just went to a simulator.
Yeah, but you guys do more than that.
That was the only two things we've done with
To
golfing.
be fair, Nicky probably did something that's never been done in golf before. He hit his driver so high that it started to go backwards.
No, it was me.
That was Joey.
I was gonna say
So
it wasn't
high,
me.
Dad. I'm not even joking. It made a full U and might have started coming back to it.
Yeah, 100%.
So how many negative yards did you have?
Well, I didn't have any negative yards, but
Oh, it did.
I also
it
think
still went
I also
forward.
think that it didn't pick up.
I was going to say, did it not
No, it
calculate?
picked up because you saw it.
Oh.
There was a couple of my complete shanks that didn't register.
Yeah, like if you hit like way right and it doesn't even hit the screen, it doesn't pick up.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
It was bad. I had a bad day.
real bad.
Yeah.
To the point me and Nicky were laughing, and I thought Damon was going to come over there with a club and smack us.
I was getting pretty damn
it
I'm
close.
sure you were.
It was
Like
hard.
I felt like I was a child on the chip and putt course again. I was that mad.
It's honestly, it was hard not to, just because it's like, how could you, how did you do that? Like, that was more the thing. It wasn't even like we were laughing at you because we just wanted to piss you off. We were laughing because it's like, that's so impossible to do.
No, I just like it when people mess up, and I laugh when they mess up.
That's rude.
I was
That's
so mad.
bullying. That's bullying.
Like that, the only thing that will ruin my day tomorrow is if my hand breaks or if they just start fucking with me again.
I
Well,
think
it-
you should put a
Like
wrap
wrap
on
it.
it.
I don't have that.
Go on the way home, stopping by a sprain. Oh, I have a sprain thing for you.
Yeah.
It's up in
Okay.
one of the baskets. You just wrap it with a sprain thing. Seriously,
Yeah.
Seriously.
I'm going to give it to you.
And then ice it. Take that Bengay home and spray that on there.
Not Bengay, but I think Maya does.
I would
have
at least do the
Biofreeze?
sprain thing, even golfing. Like if you can hopefully you can get the glove over it.
But
Nah,
my,
it
my
would
glove
fuck
hand
up.
is that.
It would
What-
fuck
what?
up his.
It's his
My
right
glove
hand.
hand is my left.
Okay. Then,
my right
oh,
hand.
yeah.
But I think wearing a sprain
Might mess you up.
might mess up your swing, or it might help you.
it.
It might
Because
help.
it keeps your wrist. It keeps your wrist straight.
Yeah.
It does.
Joey,
Try it.
you on with Coke?
Yeah.
He didn't say that.
Well, yeah, 'cause
Jinx,
it
you owe me a
should-
Coke. now
honestly,
he owes me one, bitch.
Where it is, it should be. If it's wrist too, it should just be there,
Yeah, that's what I'm
All right,
saying.
you can try it out.
and I should be able to.
If you get
I don't
there-
know, but
if
I'm
get
telling you,
there
my
early
shit
enough-
hurts so bad.
Well, I would at least put it on as soon as you can and sleep over. And then if you can't wear it when we're golfing, then just take it the fuck off.
yeah, no, I'm not.
And then
I
if
would-
it,
I would- I
if
would
it
put it
does
on.
help, the ruling of if you shank one, you don't get to play best ball anymore.
Wait, what?
if it helps,
If it helps.
What?
you don't get to play best ball if you shank one.
If it works.
If the wrist,
Like,
if
if
the
you
wrist
smack
thing
a
makes
drive-
you hit better.
If you smack
Oh.
a drive on your first off your first tee and you hit
That's
that
not
thing
fair.
straight as fuck,
The first tee is
The
crazy.
first tee.
First
That's not
tee.
fair.
first tee.
I bet that.
He's like, I'm gonna purposely shank this.
Oops.
Show up a little bit early with us, and if they have the driving range,
It's
open, you
not
can
him.
home.
It's this old man trying to get him out of the goddamn house.
Me?
Yeah, you.
No.
well,
pick me
leave
up-
them.
What time do we got to be there?
We're
pick me
gonna
up
get
at
there at
11:30.
11:40.
What time is
No,
our
we're
tee
probably
time?
going to be there a little bit earlier than 11:40. But
Yeah.
yes, our tea time is 12:40.
Okay.
So
But
if
we're
you do
trying
get
to-
there before 11:40 or at 11:40, you have an hour to either go to the driving range or practice on the putting range.
On the putting green.
Does the
And-
driving
and the
range here?
chipping.
You think it costs you money?
Probably.
Oh,
I
not the
think
putting.
I think it's probably like
No,
$15
the-
bucks a large.
The
bucket.
putting, you grab your own balls and you go to the putting green and just practice putting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
and then you could. I think you can. Do
I need
small.
putting. I'm like
Some places don't let you do that though.
Yeah, some places don't, but most places let you short chip.
I'm good with all my clubs except for my putter.
Yeah,
Did you have a dream last night or something?
in your bra.
Got him. But yeah,
No,
Does
I
it have
got
it?
you guys. I stunned you. You didn't even know what to fucking say.
because it was so stupid.
Oh shit! Let's just get a caddy for tomorrow.
Okay,
Okay.
how much?
Sounds good.
I got to email them.
Does
You
it say
can get a
anything
caddy
about-
from them.
Say anything about driving range?
I don't know where to look, so I don't
we'll
give
look.
a fuck.
We'll look it up later. We got to wrap up.
Just
All
call them on
All right.
air. Tell them that they're on Fratelli Fumatori and we have a couple questions for them. No? Okay.
So I guess on next week's episode, you'll hear how bad we did.
You might see a little bit too, right?
No, I
No,
want
no,
to.
no.
yet.
I want to have that up and ready.
It's gonna take a couple of
Next
weeks.
week.
I want
you
to.
said.
Yeah. So the first time we golfed and we did the chip and putt, it was a little bit easier because it's just chip and putt. You're not adding a drive. You're not adding. So, but I didn't have enough time to really focus on editing. I just kind of clipped it all together, did the best I could, and I still messed up some of the editing. You know what I mean? I want to actually focus on this. I want to try to see if I could put shot traces in it, stuff like that. If I can do the shot traces. If not, tough shit. I ain't doing it. But
You're going to do it.
I want to focus on this. So the golfing video itself probably won't come out until
Yeah.
maybe a month or so. You know what I mean?
Right.
I mean,
But-
I'll try to get it out as soon as I can, but
But I was thinking the shot tracer, the only person you're going to be able to see that is on me because I'm the only one that's going to hit it up in the air to trace it.
Doesn't have to hit it up in the air. Damon's is going to be a line drive, okay?
There's not wrong with
yeah,
line
shot
drive.
All
tracer
he's
will
got to do is
also
a
do
vertical line or a horizontal line to the
To the
right of
water.
the screen.
But anyway, guys, don't forget to give us a like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you can see all the things we post. All right. We're going to try to get more golf content out. We're going to try to get other things too if we can. And we'll see where it goes. All right. So we'll see you on the next week's episode when we talk about how shitty our golf game was.
We're all
see you
good.
next week.
Bye.
See ya.
Yeah.